Hey guys, we are back, and I want to say first of all, congratulations to everyone who has got their new Nintendo Switch console and are enjoying it and having fun with Zelda and whatever other games you want to play, Fast RMX, Bomberman, things like that. Congratulations on your purchase. I have my Nintendo Switch as well, and stay tuned at the end of the video for an unboxing of that. But first of all, Nintendo has acknowledged the Joy-Con connectivity issues. They released a statement and they have said a few things about it and what you can do to help with your signal not being disconnected from the Nintendo Switch. Now, as you know, it's been well documented online that the left Joy-Con loses connection with the Nintendo Switch as you play, and something is going wrong there with the Bluetooth signal with the antenna, and basically it's losing its signal and making it so you can't control your game with that left analog stick. Now, there's been various speculation on why this is happening. Some say it's a design flaw, and I've seen the controllers taken apart, and if you look at the left Joy-Con, you'll notice that the antenna is positioned differently than the right Joy-Con. It's actually underneath the circuit board and you can't actually see it, unlike the right Joy-Con where the antenna is positioned outside the circuit board and is getting a better signal to the controller. And the day one firmware update did help some people with this issue, but I want to make it clear that a lot of people still have that issue regardless of the update or not. So Nintendo has released a statement, and I'm going to quote right from their page itself, and I'll leave a link in the description. It says, Joy-Con not responding or responding incorrectly when used wirelessly. Then it says, description, when using the Joy-Con controllers wirelessly, the characters seem to move on their own or do not respond correctly. When used wirelessly, the Joy-Con controllers respond intermittently. The Joy-Con controller appears to lose connection with the console. And then Nintendo is going to tell you what to do to try to make it easier for you to control the game if you still want to keep that Joy-Con. So it says what to do. Number 1, ensure your console has the latest system update. Ensure the Joy-Con controllers are charged. Try to decrease the distance between the Joy-Con and the Nintendo Switch console. Ensure that the Nintendo Switch console is placed to minimize interference with the Joy-Con. It is best if the Nintendo Switch console is placed out in the open and that it is not behind a TV, near an aquarium, placed in or under a metal object, pressed against a large amount of wires and cords, within 3 to 4 feet of another wireless device, such as a wireless speaker or a wireless access point, so that would be your router. Check for possible sources of interference and then turn them off. Interference can be caused by devices such as laptops, tablets, etc., or wireless headsets. There goes your wireless voice chat. Wireless printers, microwaves, wireless speakers, cordless phones. It doesn't say cell phones, thank goodness, but it says cordless phones. USB 3.0 compatible devices such as hard drives, thumb drives, LAN adapters, etc. In most cases, it would be enough to move these devices 3 to 4 feet away from the Nintendo Switch console and or Joy-Con controllers. Now watch what it says here in this last sentence, guys. It says, however, if you continue to experience this issue, return them to Nintendo? No, it doesn't say that. It says, please power these devices off while using the Nintendo Switch console. And that's all it says. And it doesn't say to contact Nintendo and get them replaced. It doesn't say to keep troubleshooting different options. That's all it says. So this of course has caused a crazy uproar because people are very upset that they may have to turn off all their devices in their living room, you know, their amps with their wireless speakers that are connected to their Dolby surround sound. That's all with Bluetooth, you know, and their laptops, their tablets, things like that. All these things that we use these days, guys, are all technology based with Bluetooth. Everything is using the same type of technology. So for Nintendo to tell you to turn all that stuff off just so you can play your game, I could totally understand why that can be frustrating. But what's interesting here is that Nintendo's not saying that there's a design flaw with this Joy-Con. It's telling you that you'd have to turn everything off in your house to get it to work. So if that's not a design flaw, then I don't know what it is. So something's wrong there that they need to address, they need to fix, and they need to release new versions of the Joy-Con that doesn't have that issue with the signal being interfered with, because millions of people use all kinds of different devices and there's no way that they're going to go and turn things off and remember to do that just so they can play a game on the Nintendo Switch. That's just not going to happen. So Nintendo needs to fix that as soon as possible, and this what to do description is just ridiculous. I mean, you guys have to admit that is totally insane. You're not going to turn off everything in your house just to get this thing to work. So no, that's not going to happen. But I have a solution for you guys that's really simple that can get your Joy-Con working again without having to do what Nintendo says. So, if you bought this at a midnight launch from GameStop or Best Buy or any retailer usually, if you bought this on day one and you took it home with you and everything, and you're having this problem with your Joy-Con, here's what you do. Take your Joy-Con, take your receipt, go back to Best Buy, go back to GameStop and say, hey, this isn't working, give me a new one, it's defective. So what they'll do is they'll take it, they'll give you a new Joy-Con controller, the left one obviously, and you'll take it home and hopefully that one will work. That will be your quick solution to fix this problem. And also keep in mind, a lot of people are not having this issue at all, but the people that are having the issue, they can't play their game. So it is a big deal for people who just want to play Zelda and they can't play it. So that's really unfortunate. So this solution will definitely work if you got it from Best Buy or GameStop, especially those two, because they honor returns very well. And even if you got it in the mail delivered to you from Best Buy does honor returns even if you got it shipped to you. So if you have a left Joy-Con that is defective, just take it back, get a new one, and it should be okay. Unless it continues happening, and then just take it back and get a new one, and then it should be okay, right? 2 out of 3 maybe? So that is a real quick solution to the problem, guys. The system update may not do it, and if you don't want to mess with turning off all your devices and go through all that hassle, just take it back and get a new one. Not the Switch console, of course, but the left Joy-Con controller. And hopefully in the future Nintendo will release better design Joy-Cons that don't have any of these problems at all, because if you remember the Wii, Wii U, GameCube, they all had wireless controllers, and there was never something like this that I can remember from Nintendo that was reacting this badly to interference. So this needs to be fixed as soon as possible, and Nintendo needs to get some freshly made Joy-Cons into the ecosystem so people who do have this problem can get it replaced from the store and have ones that work without having to worry about it any further. And for me, if I have that problem with the Switch, I'll just take the Joy-Con back like I said and get a new one. No questions asked, and there shouldn't be any hassle. Alright guys, so let me know what you think about all this. Are you having that problem with your Nintendo Switch? Are you not having a problem with it? Is everything running completely smoothly? Which of course I hope it is for you guys. And now, just like I said at the beginning of the video, here is me getting the Nintendo Switch for the first time. It hasn't even been out of the box yet, so take a look at this. What's up guys? I have something that came in the mail today that I thought I might want to open for you guys and take a look at what's inside the box. Now, the box says, caution, lithium battery, do not load or transport package if damaged. So, what could that be? Something that has a lithium battery, right? So, we don't know. I haven't opened this box yet. As you can see, it's completely sealed there and taped up. So we are going to take a look at what's inside the box right now with my trusty assistant here and my supervisor Mario. All right. What's in the box? What's in the box? Let's not break whatever's inside the box. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Packing information. Oh, what's this? Nintendo Switch. There it is. I have it in my hands and I'm going to take a look at it soon. And I'm not going to do a full unboxing or anything, but here is what the system box looks like. It has all the, the little dog face controller in the front, and it has the Switch itself, the tablet in the back, some art on the sides there, and some little pictures of people playing it, and it looks pretty cool. And there's a barcode here as well, so they can scan it if you got this from the store. Obviously I got it shipped to me just in case, because sometimes those midnight launches can be a little hectic. But and then you got some warning information there about the system and everything like that, and of course little things that are inside the box: Nintendo Switch, Joy-Cons, HDMI cable, Switch grip, the dock, and all that stuff. It's all inside there. Alright, so games that I'm going to check out, probably Fast RMX, I Am Setsuna, Bomberman R, and whatever else that might catch my eye. And as far as Zelda is concerned, I actually got Zelda already on the Wii U a little bit early before I could get the system. So I may not get Zelda right away on the Switch, you guys have to remember that when you buy a console day one, sometimes the launch lineup isn't as great or as robust as it is a few years down the line. So for the Nintendo Switch, you're buying a console that's going to be, you know, supposed to be setting you up for a few years at least, for 5 years usually what the console lifespan is. So for the Switch, for Nintendo fans, when you buy on day one, you're buying for the life of the system. So yeah, a lot of people who didn't have the Wii U are buying this for Zelda, and I was going to get it for Zelda as well, but since I already got it early, I may hold off a little bit and maybe get it down the line and check it out later. But for now, here we are. We got Nintendo Switch, and we're going to check it out. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I'll talk to you very soon in the next video. Take care.